All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing this afternoon. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, indeed. I'm running late. I wasn't going to go live today, but, it is what it is. You know how it go. I'm here. So we finna cook. Let me scroll up and see what we got in the building thus far in the AM. The homie Insane, what's happening with it? Donnell Miller, Shogun, Jalen Hudson in the building. We got DJ Zion Love in the building. Brother Dean, AC Boxing, Rod Neal, Coach 67 Sports TV is in the building. We got the homie Will Sinclair in the building. We got Stephen L. the Mizak, XB Black Ice in the building. Village Brother, Carter Face Stiller, D-Man Jr. in the building. Mr. Tiptoe, the brother, Drew Titan LLC is in the building. OG Sean Don, Del Reeve, Sniper, DP Rocker, shout out to the brother. A Toppin Jr. is in the building in that super chat early with the 2-piece. Much love and much appreciation, good brother. He says, what up, 78? Justice for Nolan Wells, indeed. I got another video coming up about that. Make sure y'all subscribe to my Rumble. If you're not subscribed to my Rumble, make sure you subscribe to the Rumble. And I'm trying to mix it up and put the videos in different spots, you know what I'm saying? Ascended Awakening, salute. Powerhouse Watson, JC Storyteller, Mr. Sharp, Texas Red. We got up in here. We got Escobar, Justin Jacobs, Hamza, PGH, Big Dog, Cheeseburger in the building, NBA Nice, NBA D Nice, my bad. Let me see what we got here. We got Brandon, come on now. Brandon Shamar, I think that's what it say. Salute to everybody in the building. I can't read all y'all. I don't know what my streamyard acting up a little bit. Acting up a little bit right now. Acting up just a little bit. But we're gonna cook on something real quick. Go get in and out of here real quick. So I was checking out a video. Shout out to the people. Somebody just started following me on Rumble. If you subscribe to my Rumble, appreciate y'all. Now look, I was watching a video earlier from the brother named Bruce MF Vane on YouTube. Make sure y'all check the homie out. But I saw a video where Ryan Garcia basically admitted to cheating Devin Haney. All right. And also in that same video, Paulie Malignaggi was breaking down microdosing and how these guys be cheating. So let's talk about it for a minute. All right. Let me go over here. We'll pull that up for y'all. Let's talk about it. See what we got here. Ryan Garcia first.
So I just interviewed Shakur an hour ago, and I asked him about whether he would want to box you or not, and he said yes, but he really wanted you to submit to testing.
Yeah, I would love to fight Ryan Garcia. Only thing that I'll say, I seen that Bill and Devin wanted him to do like a certain testing outside of camp, and I think that is something that should be mandatory if we fight too.
That was his biggest thing.
Is he stupid? Like, I'm so tired of him, bro. I've been testing even way before Haney. These guys are delusional. You understand how scared and terrified they are of me? Every other guy, they don't claim that on, but guess what? I have been testing. I test all the time. He's a freaking idiot. I didn't want to say the F word. Frickin's a little better. He's an idiot. Devin Haney's an idiot. All those guys are idiots. They're just terrified of me. They see my last performance at Barrios, and all of a sudden I'm doing steroids again. Bro, shut the fuck up. I've been training since I was 7 years old.
Okay, let me block this guy here who's claiming to be a member of my Patreon, who don't know what the hell he's talking about. So I'm scamming on Patreon. Bro, get up out of here though. You a clown. I don't even know who you are. Never seen you before. But clearly you some weirdo. Because I'm going to tell you something about my Patreon, y'all. On Patreon, there's a lot of people that subscribe to my Patreon that are haters. You would think that anybody who would pay you money every week, every month, you would think that those people are supporters, but I know differently. A lot of these guys are haters that subscribe to my Patreon, right? And they're looking for some type of flaw or anything that they can hate on or make video content about, looking for my downfall, you know what I'm saying? Any type of weirdo stuff, you know what I'm saying? But most of the people, 99.9% of the people on my Patreon that rock with it are people who understand the game that I'm giving, and they got time to absorb the game that I'm giving. But however, I do have some weirdos on the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? I do have some weirdos over there that pay money. Every month they pay their money just to be nosy and, you know what I'm saying, to try to hate on how I'm more and all kind of weirdo stuff. I ain't gonna say too much on here, but trust me, Patreon already let me know about some of these weirdos. But anyway, did y'all hear Ryan Garcia? Ryan Garcia is literally just admitted that he was on steroids. Ryan Garcia says that they think I'm on steroids again. They think I'm on steroids again. Again, he said. All right, let's see. Let's play it again just to make sure y'all clear.
So I just interviewed Shakur like an hour ago, and I asked him about whether he would want to box you or not, and he said yes, but he really wanted you to submit to testing.
Yeah, I would love to fight Ryan Garcia. Only thing that I'll say, I seen that Bill and Devin wanted him to do like a certain testing outside of camp, and I think that is something that should be mandatory if we fight too.
That was his biggest thing.
Is he stupid? Like, I'm so tired of him, bro. I've been testing even way before Haney. These guys are delusional. You understand how scared and terrified they are of me? Every other guy, they don't claim that on, but guess what? I have been testing. I test all the time. He's a freaking idiot. I didn't want to say the F word. Frickin's a little better. He's an idiot. Devin Haney's an idiot. All those guys are idiots. They're just terrified of me. They see my last performance at Barrios, and all of a sudden I'm doing steroids again. Bro, shut the fuck up. I've been training since I was 7 years old.
Doing steroids again. You see how when you start running your mouth, what happens? You see what happens when you start running your mouth, running amok? Yeah, that's the issue right there. When you start running your mouth, running amok, and not know what you're talking about, listen, he didn't let the truth come out. He said again. Now, what would y'all think if I said, if a girl accused me of grape, right? And I said, oh, here we go. Oh, so just because I smashed her, now I raped another girl? Y'all can be like, what? What you say, bro? Ryan Garcia just told on himself. I mean, this ain't no breaking news to us. We already knew he was cheating. But the fact that he said what he said, unbelievable. But the haters are still going to pretend like this don't mean nothing and blah 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 and all that kind of crap. So let me do this. Let me play Paulie Malignaggi talking about the microdosing. Once again, shout out to Bruce Vane. I saw this first on his page.
Chris also understands because Chris partially explained this to me as well. Here's how it works when you're microdosing. So you bigger dose off season, which is not when there's no fights and nobody's getting tested, because boxing is the Wild West and doesn't test in between fights. Yep. And then you're microdosing during camp. And when you're microdosing, it is trapped in the fat and therefore not going into your bloodstream, so therefore it's harder to catch you. When a fighter struggles to make weight, sometimes they're losing all that fat and you get a little bit of tricklage coming out of the fat, and the drugs will come out in small spurts. That's why they're always caught in small doses. And people, the moronic part of the population will say, oh, that's not enough to help him. No, that's just the part that finally leaked
It's the
out.
leftovers.
Yes, and because they struggle in weight, which is also a typical thing when you start to think about it, why guys keep moving up in weight. So there's less struggles when they're doping to make weight, and therefore they keep moving up in weight and keep showing no signs of weakening and no signs of aging and no signs of, we don't have to name names. This boxing's right with it, you know? But nonetheless, now when I started to learn this part, because every single time a guy fails, I'm always asking questions and I'm always learning a little bit more. And this time, when it came to this microdosing situation, it's a big way to beat even the random drug tests, because it's not going to show up unless you're really draining yourself. So therefore, it makes sense why guys keep moving up in weight. So Ryan was struggling to make the weight, and he failed right at the end. But he passed in the middle of camp. This kind of explanation is an explanation worth looking into when it comes to his failed B test, B sample. As for the lawyers, they're going to play lawyer and they're going to manipulate it as much as possible and mention that he passed those tests in the middle of camp. Well, I just explained to you in the method that microdosing work why he would have passed the tests in the middle of camp but failed at the very end. Because at the very end was when he was drained. Remember, he struggled to make weight. He was drained, and therefore the substances start coming out, which is also explains why he's now talking about fighting at welterweight, junior middleweight, super middleweight against Benavidez. You also get a little bit of sense of why he would do that as well if this is the case. So one.
You heard what Paulie said. Shout out to Suge Knight Cigar in the super chat, that 2-piece. He says Shakur should fight Ryan since he wanted to jig. I hear you, brother. Now, Paulie Maldonado just broke down the microdosing situation and how guys can pass a test throughout training camp and then fail at the last minute. The reason why that happens so much is not because somebody's lacing them or, it's what Paulie just explained to you, is that a lot of this stuff hides in the fat cells. But once you start cutting weight, and you start going into those stored fat cells to cut weight, that's when it releases back into your bloodstream where it can be detectable. You understand? And that's what a lot of guys don't understand about that. So, what's up, Stormy? I see you in the building, brother. So that's what's going on here. But if we keep it in one thigh a while, everybody knows Ryan Garcia cheated Devin Haney. They just don't care. They simply don't care. Devin is a black fighter, has a father in his life. Y'all don't like him for whatever that reason is. I'm sure it's a million reasons why y'all can't stand him. However, you're just happy that Ryan beat him, and any way you'll take you'll take the win in any way you can. Whether he cheated or not, you don't care, right? You don't care. And that's just the legacy of racism in America. Like yesterday, we did a video yesterday talking about what we talking about, the Nolan Wells situation and Caitlin Clark. And I had all these Latino dudes come to my chat talking crazy. Like, I'm like, what the hell is it? This ain't got nothing to do with Latinos. Why y'all here? The underlying racism, especially in the Latin community towards black people, is disgusting. I'm going to tell y'all something. Spain is a European language, Spanish, I should say, is a European language, for sure. But you were colonized by Spaniards, right, who conquered your land and pillaged your people, stole all your wealth, and turned you into whoever you think you are today. But the fact that y'all think you better than us, the fact that you think you're not. You speak Spanish just like we speak the King's English. You did. We speak English because the English were our conquerors. You speak Spanish because people from Spain conquered you. You're not better than us. You understand? In the mind of them, you're a nigga. I don't get why you dudes swear y'all somebody because your skin is a different complexion. They don't like you. They never have. White folks know the difference between white folk and everybody else. They know the difference. They know. You might not know because you're an idiot, but they know. You understand me? They know. So I don't understand why y'all keep running around here. It's like every single time I start getting on these races, here come these Latinos in my chat trying to like talk crazy. Like, where the hell y'all come from and why? You got a whole president that y'all voted for that can't stand y'all. Trying to he deporting everybody he see, and y'all still over here mad at black folks as if we did something to you. You still over here mad at black folks as if we are your enemy. Ooh-wee, the sickness is real. The sickness is real, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy. But anyway, Ryan Garcia is a cheater. What he did to Devin Haney is disgusting. And what bothers me the most about it is that people feel that Devin Haney is some kind of a coward, or like ever since Ryan did what he did, cheated Devin, now Devin is being held to this weird standard of, oh, he's a coward, he a punk, man. Oh, he filed a lawsuit, he sued him, man. Man, so what are you supposed to do? Get a gun and pop him? What are you supposed to do? This is a business. And Devin, I wish Devin would have continued with the lawsuit. To hell with these people saying. Because what they did was they finessed Devin out of his lawsuit. Because Ryan Garcia, Devin got paid. Don't get me wrong, he got paid behind the scene. But they literally cheated this man and ruined his reputation. Because you have people who know Ryan tested positive, but still say, well, I can't unsee what I seen. Huh? Let me ask you a question. All y'all in the chat. Brother Cheeseburger in the chat. I'm gonna just use you as an example, Cheeseburger. Let me put you up here. So Cheeseburger, let's say hypothetically, right? Me and you get into it and we supposed to fight. And I tell you to meet me at the park at 9:00. And you say, bet. We're gonna do a head-up fight at 9:00 at the park. But when you get there, me and 5 other dudes pull up and we jump on you. We stomp you out, Cheeseburger. We stomp you out, Cheeseburger. And I run back to the internet like, oh yeah, I whooped him. I whooped him good. I whooped him. And people telling you, man, I don't know, Cheeseburger. Man, I know it's supposed to be a fair fight, but I can't unsee what I seen, man. They whooped on you, bro. You got stomped out. I just want to know how you would feel. That's all. Ain't this some diabolical mess we talking about right now? At the end of the day, Devin Haney signed up to fight Ryan Garcia in a fight, a boxing match. Ryan missed weight on purpose, according to him. He said he missed weight on purpose. And he had PEDs in his system. So what the hell are we talking about? Then the man admitted he was going to beat Devin by any means necessary. He going to do whatever he got to do to win. And y'all, jigs is so, oh, well, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I can't unseen what I seen. I know he tested positive, but still, bro, I seen what I seen, man. This is why I can't stand Stephen A. Smith. I would never respect Stephen A. Smith. For him sitting down after Ryan Garcia went on a complete racist rant, after he cheated your brother, for you to sit here on TV and interview Ryan and act, oh, we know you had your troubles, and you didn't even never one time mention that this man tested positive for PEDs and cheated Devin Haney. Well, I don't want to see Devin Haney fight. I just don't think he can beat you. I seen what I seen. You know what, bro? Listen, bro. I really do mean this. I want y'all to hear me good. For any black dude, a black person in general, to be rooting for Ryan Garcia or to be giving, that's why I block people from my page. I'm not talking to y'all ninjas no more. I'm not doing it. I don't care how long I've known you. I'm not doing it. I can't, bro. It's too damaging to my psyche to be dealing with ninjas who got this underlying hatred towards Devin Haney, and you siding with a racist. You making up lies. You purposely cool with slandering this brother. You said Gilbert Arenas was hating on Devin Haney after Ryan. Well, Gilbert, I mean, the hell with Gilbert. I don't care about Gilbert. Gilbert Arenas is the same guy who said Saucy Santana had a big booty. For those who don't know, that's a man. Saucy Santana is a whole man with a beard. And Gilbert Arenas said on the internet, on his show, and said that Saucy Santana had a fat booty. And people laughed about it. That's it. There was no repercussions. Nobody stopped watching this show. Nothing. People just, they act like nothing ever happened. Oh, man, Gilbert crazy. It's funny. Oh, he just trolling, OG. He just trolling. So, at this point, I don't care about none of these weirdos. Anybody that's hating on Devin Haney at this point and side with... Now, I'm not saying you can't pick against Devin to win. Like, if you think Shakur can beat him, that's your opinion. If you think Tank can beat him, that's your opinion. But once you start lying on the young homie, you know what I'm saying? Once you start making up nonsense, and I think you're a part of the problem, I can't deal with you no more. Can't do it. I'm going to drop the link in the chat because I need to... I got to get some feedback on this from the family. I need some feedback from the family. The link is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. The link is in the chat. Pull on up. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Stephen L. Mizak, what's happening with it, bro?
What up, though?
Oh, man, chilling, man. How you been?
Nah, I've been cool. I've been chilling. Now, they gonna keep it up with Ryan. They gonna keep it up with his lies, bro, because for one, he light-skinned and a mud lover. And for two, they hate Devin, bro. They're not gonna care if he admit that he was on whatever he was on or whatever and whatnot. They gonna keep boosting him up like he really did something in the sport, bro. Remember before he even got the Tank fight, remember he was the king of what was it? YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, the internet, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Remember Ryan, he a model, bro. He not even a fighter. Yeah, he fought in the amateurs. That don't mean nothing, you know what I'm saying? His mom was a judge, blah, 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 etc. But even in the big fights, bro, it's like he got beat by Rolly, bro. Come on, man. What threat is he to anybody?
Yeah, it's sick, bro. It's nasty work.
And then you got dudes out here, like, I can't even find the video no more. It was like 3 minutes ago. Dude talking about, oh, Dev, you on drugs, blah, 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 this, that, and third. I'm like, bro, it's a little Spanish dude, little funny-looking little dude. If I find it, I'll send it to you. But I'm like, dude, okay. They reaching too much, my dude. Like, they reaching way too much.
It's disgusting. Let me see here. Got the young homie April, coach in the building. What's up with the family? Salute to the fam.
What up, y'all?
What's happening? Hey, what's up, coach? It's been a minute since I heard from you, man. How you been?
Hey, man. Working.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. Yeah, let me say this, though, real quick, though. Sorry, go ahead, coach. You were first. Go ahead.
No. I'm going to keep myself in.
Okay, so my 2 cents of the whole situation is simple as this. Pretty much Ryan Garcia told on himself. Like, at this point, like, we as people who have common knowledge or can put 2 + 2 together can really realize that Ryan Garcia is not really off the juice. He just literally is just trying to garner sympathy from his followers and the idiots that just don't know any better or just are just too ignorant to realize that Ryan Garcia is an idiot. But at the same time, like, you got to realize about this here too. One thing about Ryan Garcia is that when it comes to a person who loves to lie all the time, they will always try to keep up with the lie or replace it with another lie.
Hey, one second. Hey, 1 second. Hamza,
Yes,
Hamza, anybody in the chat that's talking crazy about Devin Haney or defending Ryan Garcia, slap them and send them to their maker.
What
I
up, though,
don't
Hamza?
want to see them ever again. If they defending Ryan Garcia, get them up out of here forever. Go ahead, Abel.
No problem. No problem. You got to do what you got to do. Anyway, so either way, people like Ryan Garcia, they're going to continue making up these lies because they know they're boxed into a corner where they know that at any particular time, that even if they lose, they're still going to win in their minds because the people are going to support them no matter what. But here's the counter to that. The more and more you build up these lies about yourself, the worse and worse the crash out is going to be. Because I do believe at some point, Ryan Garcia is going to have the worst kind of crash out ever in humanity. Because no matter how many times you lie, the truth is always going to come back to get you no matter what.
Hey, but not to interrupt, but you remember he had to get carried out with a helmet on, with the Juggernaut helmet that one time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. See, people like Ryan Garcia, they just want to keep up with that lie every single time. And they're going to count on the dumb idiots and his following to believe in those lies. But if you continuously keep putting up the evidence of the truth and always putting up receipts of what he said and countering it with the actual truth, then they have nothing else to say. Then they got to come up with another lie until they run out of excuses.
Much love. Absolutely. Let me go to the good brother Coach Sheldon Harrison. The never comparison. What did it do, brother?
78 Sports TV. God, dog, boy. Man. Listen, 78. Let me just go ahead and tell you, look. Ryan Garcia, slapped this little girl around, right? Now slapped her around. The man running around here, racist comments. I'm gonna tell you, man, you can even look at his Instagram post now, man. He looked a little bit more jacked than he was at this last fight. Like, we know he on juice. Okay? I deal with the MMA community heavily. Any MMA fighter that aligned themselves with Ryan Garcia, I separated myself from him. And a couple of them asked me, man, Coach, you ain't made no videos about me in a minute, man. Well, I mean, because you F with Ryan Garcia. So I really can't even deal with y'all. The fact that people still forget about that 3-hour race, he did 2 3-hour races and rants. Okay. The fact that people like Marcus Wiley, Stephen A. Smith, what's the other boy name to that? Like, and then the other dude, Hawthorne, running around here talking about, Devin Haney and all the mistakes that he making. And, Devin, why don't you just suck it up? You're a fighter. I mean, I don't think people understand what steroids do. Like, it's like you taking a normal human and you turn them into a super soldier. Okay. That person can be hit. They can absorb a lot of punishment before you knock him out. So Ryan Garcia could probably take all of Devin, all of his offense because Devin ain't on no drugs, but he is. I don't get these people, man. And I guess the older I get, I'm starting to have a low tolerance for Sambos, buck dancing people, buck dancing, Bojangling, buck dancing, buck two biscuit mouth bud. I'm sick of him too, man. It's like all of these people, man. I don't know what's wrong with black folks, man. I just don't know what the hell wrong with us, man.
It's a sickness, bro. We got a deep sickness that's been brewing for hundreds of years. As long as we've been around these folks, man. Let me go to I Am True Maine. What it do?
What's good, y'all?
What up, though?
Doing good, fam. How you been?
I'm straight, B. So what I'm saying is Ryan basically admitted that he was on steroids numerous amounts of time. He admitted that he was on steroids before the fight when he kept stating that, hey, man, I'm passing the test. See? The test say I'm clean. Then right before the fight, he said, hey, wouldn't it be cool if everybody on steroids had a steroid league? Yeah. He goes and he fails the test 5 times. Yeah. A sample, B sample, A sample, B sample. Then the test for the New York Athletic Commission. Then he goes and tells them the truth and says, hey, I was on steroids. I knew what I was taking. Then he comes out and does this. So it's like, how many times does a guilty person have to tell you they're guilty until you believe they're guilty? Well, on the other hand, if it's a black person, they got to prove their innocence 500 times when they are innocent. So, you know what I'm saying? We all know the double standard. We all know why. You know what I'm saying? The clear racism in it. And also, everybody's talking about that lie detector test. Where he said, "Oh, I didn't know I was taking steroids." And dude said, "True." So what happened to that? Was that a real lie detector test? Because he just admitted it on camera. Everybody think I'm on steroids again. So what was that lie detector test about?
Well, they're not going to ever. Listen, man. What I know is that we sitting here trying to rationalize and figure out what's wrong with these savages, but in reality, we never gonna be able to comprehend. One the homie just told me yesterday, we never gonna be able to comprehend the mind of a savage because we're not savages. You know what I'm saying? We can't see us on this panel. We can't even fathom beating a child or not feeding a child until they, you know what I'm saying? We can't even think about like, oh, I ain't feeding this baby because she getting on my nerve. We can't even think like that. But some people, savages, do that kind of shit every day. While we speaking right now, there's somebody not feeding their kid or torturing somebody.
Or a dog. Or a dog.
Or a dog or something. Savages, right? So now, let me go real quick to the homie Todd. How you doing, Todd?
I'm doing pretty good. Can you hear me?
Hear you good.
Sir, I like to pay homage to 178, who, with the inception of his 5-year study on the jig germ, to provide the proof that it is exactly real. Okay? Right? Exactly real. It is a rare. And not only is it a strain, a lot of people think it's a rare strain, and it's not a rare strain. It has infiltrated, it has weaved its deceptiveness and deceitfulness within our kind, and it's slowly turning all of these brothers into things that we can't stand. These no good barnyard rap suit wearing, sausage neck looking mofos out here, okay? You're right? There is nothing that anybody can tell me with a straight face if I hear you say anything positive about Ryan Garcia. You can't do it. You can't tell me if it's raining outside, if I saw the rain. You can't tell me where the store is at if I saw it 50 feet from me. You can't do it. And nor am I going to sit in the presence and allow someone with that type of thinking to corrupt me, because they're not going to get the chance. So yes, sir, I like to pay homage to 7-8 and all of the studies, sir. You should be up for a Nobel Peace Prize. We need to take up a petition. We need to do something to get your name out there, sir, because this finding right here is what we need to be working and studying on, sir.
Man, I thank you so much, my good brother. Thank you for the kind words, man. I definitely appreciate that. The brother Todd in the building.
And with that, as the young folks would say, I'm going to land my plane there. You gentlemen take care. My brothers in arms, let's just keep fighting against this disease.
Absolutely, brother. You welcome here anytime. Pull up on me, brother. Yes, sir. Let me go to King of Kings, boxing in the building. What do, family?
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me good?
Yes, sir. Hear you good, family.
Hey, 7-8, you know, it's funny. I'm glad you brought that point back up. I can't stand that. And this is kind of where Bud gets on my nerves because I'm trying to support him because he's my brother. But he said that same mess about, I can't unsee what I saw. Well, right. Okay. You just telling me you're unintelligent because you're absolutely right. I saw it as well. But I understand the fact that maybe why those punches knocked him down is because of the steroid. Maybe the left hook is a half a second faster because of the steroids. Maybe the fact that when Devin Hayes hitting you back, he's not affecting you as much because of the steroids. So yes, you can't unsee what you see, but you have an explanation of why you were seeing what you're seeing, and you still standing down on it. So that just means you are Neanderthal. You ain't got no real thought processes. So in the conversation. And I had got into a discussion with this young dude because I think a lot of this has to do the Ryan support is really some clout, like trying to chase that, trying to get some steam from it. Because he had a little show where he was like basically saying, "Oh, Ryan said that he'll take a hair follicle test," and I just basically said to him like, "Yeah, because SARMs and peptides don't show up in hair follicle tests." And he started talking about, well, you have a channel and this and that. I'm like, bro, I don't even post videos like that. What that got to do with the point I was making? And he just went on this whole tangent, and he's just running the steam of jocking Ryan Garcia to get subscriber counts up. So I don't pay attention to people like that. If you don't think logically, unfortunately, there's just a lot of people. The internet has given a voice to the idiot, and unfortunately, we have to listen to it all the time.
Man, I'm so disgusted with these people online on the internet, man. But I'm gonna go to Master Musa. I'm gonna go to the beautiful sister Destiny Black. But first, let me replay this just so we clear. Everybody know what we talking about.
So I just interviewed Shakur like an hour ago, and I asked him about whether he would want to box you or not, and he said yes, but he really wanted you to submit to testing.
Yeah, I would love to fight Ryan Garcia. Only thing that I'll say, I seen that Bill and Devin wanted him to do like a certain testing outside of camp, and I think that is something that should be mandatory if we fight too.
That was his biggest thing.
Is he stupid? Like, I'm so tired of him, bro. I've been testing even way before Haney. These guys are delusional. You understand how scared and terrified they are of me? Every other guy, they don't claim that on, but guess what? I have been testing. I test all the time. He's a freaking idiot. I didn't want to say the F word. Frickin's a little better. He's an idiot. Devin Haney's an idiot. All those guys are idiots. They're just terrified of me. They see my last performance at Barrios, and all of a sudden I'm doing steroids again. Bro, shut the fuck up. I've been training since I was 7 years old.
Says, all of a sudden I'm doing steroids again. He go probably my notch.
Chris also understands, because Chris partially explained this to me as well. Here's how it works when you're microdosing. So you bigger dose off season, which is not when there's no fights and nobody's getting tested, because boxing is the Wild West and doesn't test in between fights. Yep. And then you're microdosing during camp. And when you're microdosing, it is trapped in the fat and therefore not going into your bloodstream. So therefore it's harder to catch you. When a fighter struggles to make weight, sometimes they're losing all that fat and you get a little bit of tricklage coming out of the fat, and the drugs will come out in small spurts. That's why they're always caught in small doses. And people, the moronic part of the population will say, oh, that's not enough to help him. No, that's just the part that finally leaked
It's the leftovers.
Yes, and because they struggle in weight, which is also a typical thing when you start to think about it, why guys keep moving up in weight. So there's less struggles when they're doping to make weight, and therefore they keep moving up in weight and keep showing no signs of weakening and no signs of aging and no signs of, we don't have to name names. This boxing's right with it, you know? But nonetheless, now when I started to learn this part, because every single time a guy fails, I'm always asking questions and I'm always learning a little bit more. And this time, when it came to this microdosing situation, it's a big way to beat even the random drug tests, because it's not going to show up unless you're really draining yourself. So therefore, it makes sense why guys keep moving up in weight. So Ryan was struggling to make the weight, and he failed right at the end. But he passed in the middle of camp. This kind of explanation is an explanation worth looking into when it comes to his failed B test, B sample. As for the lawyers, they're going to play lawyer and they're going to manipulate it as much as possible and mention that he passed those tests in the middle of camp. Well, I just explained to you in the method that microdosing work why he would have passed the tests in the middle of camp but failed at the very end. Because at the very end was when he was drained. Remember, he struggled to make weight. He was drained, and therefore the substances start coming out, which is also explains why he's now talking about fighting at welterweight, junior middleweight, super middleweight against Benavidez. You also get a little bit of sense of why he would do that as well if this is the case. So
once again, shout out to Bruce Vane. I first seen that on his channel. Okay, mind the Master Musa, what it do, family?
What's up with us, mate? What's up, bro?
Man, chilling, G. How you been?
Hey, what's up to the family on the panel, man?
What up, though?
Man, everything. And I'm gonna tell you something that was key on there when he mentioned David Benavidez, that not struggling with weight, that moving up, and that keeps that peg hitting, and you're not showing no effects of slowing down the aging. Who Ryan Garcia cool with right now? It came out. David Benavidez. Pay attention, bro. Y'all gotta pay attention. I'm not gonna be surprised. That coke was that they caught that coke, but he would have popped for something, man. But let me get to my
cocaine also is a masking agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if anybody know the UFC fighter Houston Alexander, if y'all don't know who it is, Google him on YouTube and look up when he was at this facility and they injected him with PEDs. This dude was punching 5-6 times his normal punches, and what they injected him with had this dude going crazy. He was crying. He was punching so hard it was dangerous. But they say PEDs don't affect you though.
Yeah, they
And
don't know what
then
they're
on,
talking about.
but they don't know what they're talking about. Getting on top of that, I'm gonna tell you another reason why Ryan is really scared to fight Devin Haney / rematch him. If anybody is familiar with the Rocky movie, when Apollo was finna fight Rocky for the second time, and his trainer say, "Do you think I lost?" And his trainer went up to him and say, "Listen here, baby, I seen you hit that man and fight that man and hurt that man like no other man has hurt him." And he kept coming.
Right.
And he kept coming. We don't need that type of man in our life. That man was on drugs, PD, and this is proof. And you couldn't knock this man out. You couldn't stop him. And no matter what you did, that man kept coming.
Big fact.
And you know, and I'm gonna finish with this with the I can't unsee the left hook.
Now, they say they can't unsee it, right? But matter of fact, before I start cooking on that, let me go to the lovely, beautiful sister Destiny Black. You there, beautiful?
Hey, yeah, what's up?
Yes, indeed. What's your thoughts on
My
Ryan
bad, I'm back.
Garcia?
Y'all hear me?
I hear you, brother. Can you hear me? Man, Moose. Yeah. I think he might have a connection issue. He might have to leave out and come back in, brother. I don't know what's been going on with StreamYard with this. I'm gonna make text Master Moose real quick. He'll leave out and come back in. Destiny, what's your thoughts on what you just heard from Ryan Garcia and Paulie Malignaggi?
Well, I think any people who gets caught with that, with PEDs and that stuff, especially in the sport of boxing, they should all go to jail. They should go to prison. It should definitely be a prison sentence, and they should, be banned for life, because it's not like baseball or football. It's not like baseball or running track or bike cycling. You are actually in a ring with people where people's lives are on the line, literally on the line. I don't understand why we just become an acceptance of using performance enhancing drugs. It's bananas to me. Yeah, he should be in jail, and everybody and all the other fighters should be coming down hard too, because they act like they're not fighters. It's bizarre. He should go to jail. He should never be allowed to box again. But again, we live in this very racist society where we promote anything that's not black, but they love us. They love our culture, but they don't love us.
And that goes back to Deontay.
Yeah. And let me show y'all something else. Since they love to say we can't unsee what we seen. And like you say, Bud said it, Shannon Sharp and Ocho said, I heard so many black folks say, hey, I know he got cheated, but I can't unsee what I seen.
Well,
YouTubers tell you, well, he still got, even if Ryan cheated, he was still getting hit with them left hook. He was still, okay, I'm going to show y'all something. Watch this. Anybody know who this is? Billy Collins. Y'all remember Billy Collins?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Who he got cheated by Louis Resto, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Louis Resto took padding out of his gloves, right? Took padding out of his gloves and proceeded to beat the shit out of Billy Collins. Now, what if I was to say, well, he still got hit with them shots? I mean, even if he took the padding out, why was you getting hit with them shots? You should have never got hit with the shots. I can't unsee what I seen. Resto just a better fighter. I mean, even if he took the pad now, even if he had bricks in his gloves, you still got hit with them shots. That's how dumb these heads sound when they talking about Devin and Ryan. This is boxing. You're going to get hit at some point. Otherwise, I wish it was a sport. If I can compete in a sport where I wouldn't get hit, I could just whoop somebody's ass. They never hit me, though. Shakur Stevenson, great defensive fighter. He get hit, too. What's the boy name? Gerard Boots Ennis. He take all this criticism because he get hit. Bud Crawford get hit. Everybody gets hit. And Floyd Mayweather got hit by slow-ass Mike Donna and knocked his tooth out. Everybody gets hit at some point. So for you to say you can't unsee what you've seen because Devin got hit with a left hook, but Billy Collins got the shit beat out of him by Louis Resto for all them rounds, and he had them bricks in his gloves. We nobody ever says, "Well, I can't unsee what I see." Nobody says that. Very interesting.
It's the exact same thing that happened with Miguel Cotto and Antonio
Miguel
Margarito.
Cotto,
Same thing.
Margarito. Exactly. Nobody
let me
saying, I
finish my
can't
cook,
unsee what I
man.
see with Margarito. Go ahead. What you say, brother?
Yeah, let me finish my cook, man. Everybody want to call and text, man. Leave me alone.
Oh yeah.
Leave me alone. Them chaps, man. Them chaps. Boy, they need some or want some every day. You know how it goes 7 days. But like I was saying about the I can't unsee. I can't unsee Devin getting up every time. I can't unsee Devin fighting back. I can't unsee Devin finishing the fight. But they can see everything else. Make it make sense, bro.
I can't unhear Ryan Garcia saying. Matter of fact, here, let me show you. I'm gonna share my screen because I can't unhear this. Because what you can't unsee, I'm gonna show you what I can't unhear. Let me see here. Let me go to my Instagram real quick. I wish this was the other one because I got another version that's even better than this, but I can't find it.
Yeah, it's just nasty work all the way around, man.
Here you go.
Can't unsee this man getting hit by this so-called left hook and getting dropped when you know this man got caught with drugs and missing out on these tests. That's just nasty work, man, from people.
All right, here we go. I can't unhear this. Y'all can't unsee what happened with Devin. I can't unhear this.
Floyd back to life and kill that nigga again. Hey, let's go bring George Floyd back to life and kill that nigga again. Hey, let's.
That niggas shouldn't, other people shouldn't be saying niggas, right? Or say nigger, but we say niggas to the ER. You feel me?
The fact that you're speaking on black crime, which doesn't get speaked about enough, you know what I mean? Because that is a real thing, right?
Hey, guess what? I bet y'all hate me. Fuck George Floyd.
That's
I
deep,
know.
man. That's
no,
deep.
no, fuck George Floyd.
No, he
nigga-
was used. He was
that
used.
nigga was, hey,
George
that
Floyd,
nigga
bro.
was a crackhead, bro. He died because he had fentanyl in the system. Bro, I'm sorry. I know I hurt y'all feelings, but fuck George
Hey,
Floyd.
he just crashed out, bro. He really was just having an overdose all whole time. I can't breathe, bro. You were just having an overdose, bro.
crashed out. And guess what? Fuck.
What if a boxing league? Imagine a boxing league where you could do steroids. Think you really? Bro, hey, go get my steroids. Steroids gang.
This is nasty work. Y'all gotta listen to this. Listen to y'all say why I don't like this dude. Listen to this. He talking about how he want Ryan to win. Listen.
Best man win. You said you want Ryan to win. Why? Yeah, man, because I feel like he bring a lot of excitement to the sport. You know, he's a funny guy. He be trolling. You know,
He must be trolling. He be saying racist stuff and calling me the N-word and stuff. He be trolling. It's just mouth. It's just the way mouth be. Mouth just be trolling.
it's entertaining.
It's entertaining to get called the N-word. And mother be shut up. This is why I don't like him, bro. Get this dude up out of here, bro. Pack him up.
All right. So anyway, y'all get the point of the gist of what I'm saying. My thing is this: I'm disgusted. I want to know how is it that all these black folks keep telling me they can't unsee what they seen, even though they saw Devin get cheated. They know this for a fact. He got cheated by Ryan. I can't unsee what. But how is it that you keep unhearing Ryan Garcia being a motherfucking racist? How do you keep unhearing that part though? Can somebody make sense to me of this other than the fact that these are some coons? I don't get it.
Niggas like that been down so long that getting up never crossed their mind. And on top of that, if you ever seen Men in Black with them little worms in there drinking coffee, them the Russells.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Hey, the biggest thing, I mean, the point which you're making about that 7-8 is the issue. If you notice, every time those guys are getting that coming off, it's in like a safe environment. They don't say that you like it wouldn't be like you having an interview with Shannon Sharp and he say that to you and you would immediately have a response. Everybody that they're doing it, they're fishing for that coon response and they're sucking it up. You never see them make that comment to a real person that understands anything. It's always in these little areas where nobody like it's no rebuttal to anything. So they just live in their own little weird world, and it's just like, bro, like it's just not enough. I was about to say the N word, but it's not enough real brothers out here for us to. If we actively were spending time trying to check all these dudes, we'd be exhausted.
Absolutely. Sister Destiny, you got anything to add on Ryan Garcia, Roy, you call him?
Ryoid, talking about that foolishness there. Black people are like in a sunken place for the most part in this country. You got all these people defending that the fascist petty taxes. Some of us put him in office. He's been systematically destroying, any protections that we put in place with our votes. They're recreating Jim Crow 2.0 down here in the South. We're just in a sunken place. We're at the point where we just accept any and everything. As long as somebody say they like us or they play our music, we accept it. That's just where we're at. And
they invited to the barbecue.
Yeah, they invited to their barbecue. Don't be inviting them to our barbecue. Invite them to your barbecue. Yeah.
Right.
And this is a little off topic, but it has something to do with what we're talking about. For a long time, every time Caucasians have a problem, they always want to include black. Come on, black people. No, stop including us in y'all BS. Stop including us in y'all BS. Like they kept telling us that, black people, we need to wear sunscreen. Well, it's time to find out that sunscreen is actually harmful for black people because of our melanin. Melanin is the antidote to the sun. That's because they're allergic to the sun, because they lack melanin. Don't include us in y'all BS. But we've come to the point where anything that they say, we repeat it and we act like it's law. We act like that's the spoken facts because Caucasians told us.
No, that's a jig.
That's because they blood sucking vampires in real life. They actual vampires. Can't go out into the sun without getting burnt the hell up. Now the most natural thing on planet Earth is air and the sun. And if you can't deal with the sun, there's something wrong with you.
Literally something wrong with you. Yeah, that's because I told you, Stephanie. I don't like air breathers. I do not like air breathers. I want to put my own. I'm away from air breathers.
Hey, Crod, how you doing, family?
Oh, okay, good.
Hey, how's it going, 78?
Doing good, man. Can you talk to us? What you think about Ryan Garcia, his statements, and what Paulie Malignaggi had to say if you've seen him?
Yeah. Look, I pretty much been keeping up to date for quite a while. I pretty much said it on on BFTB's page. In the past. I want Ryan Garcia to be severely prosecuted, and I think it should be a huge, example to any other fighter that is actively cheating in boxing that could possibly take someone's life to be thrown in jail. If that principality was to be normalized and that could be applied to other combat sports, I think that should just be a universal, to me personally, I just think that should just be a universal norm. I personally don't want to see friends that I know that are professional fighters to possibly die one day. So I think for Ryan Garcia's case, he needs to go to jail. And, any other fighter, regardless of their race, should be held legally accountable for their actions. So even if you are even if you are drug testing, everything should be purely investigated for both sides, for each for each and every fighter. So I think for this particular case, I just want to see Ryan just go to jail, and I don't want to see him in boxing. So that's my particular take.
Thank you so much, brother, for your take. I want Ryan up out of here. I wish they would allow me the privilege to destroy Ryan Garcia. I really do. I wish they would give me I wish that Trump would give me a pardon. I know he won't because he's a racist. But I wish I had a presidential pardon to destroy Ryan Garcia. This dude disgusts me so much. And it's not even just him. It's the fact that he knew he can get away with it, and how black people treat him. Oh man, I can't unsee what I seen, man. Hey, okay, cool. You can't unsee what you seen. You don't care if the brother got cheated. Fine. Why is it that you conveniently unhear Ryan Garcia's racism? How? How is that possible? The man said he don't like black people. He talked crazy about George Floyd. He said all this crazy stuff. The man that says crazy stuff about black women, and only to turn around and get support from black women. It's crazy to me. The Sensei, Stormy B, man, how you doing, brother? Sensei, you there?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Yes,
What's
sir.
good, Sensei?
We here.
What's up with you?
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Listen,
Sensei,
man.
what's your take on it, man?
Well, when it comes down to Ryan Garcia, I don't understand why we still got certain so-called brothers that still seemingly align themselves when this man has already professed his hatred for you. And he's also exercised his hatred for you with the opportunity that he was granted against Devin Haney. You see, that what you have to do is read between the lines and also accept the reality of what he's expressed. And he don't like you. He's got no love for you. That's why he did what he did against Devin, and he did it with confidence brimming with the fact that he wouldn't be held accountable. And you all fell right into that pit that he knew. That's why he immediately went online and said some of the things that he said, the heinous things that he said, and he went on platforms lined up with them girlfriends that we've been talking about for the past couple of days, and they were right there with him. But you all want to support them too. At the end of the day, just like what 78 said a moment ago, what needs to happen is y'all need to be dealt with. And this ain't talking about boxing in the ring.
That's right.
It's talking about dealing with you in real life, under real circumstances, where there's real accountability. Just like he said he wanted to do to the Floyd families.
That's right.
Remember, that's what you should have for him. And anyone like him, anyone supporting him, anyone praising him, anyone granting him favor, you're no friend. You're a foe.
Right. That's right. Salute to the Sensei, Stormy B, man. Thank you, my good brother.
He's always be on point.
Hey, cooking in peanut oil, ain't he? He out here cooking.
Mm-hmm. He always be on point. I love Stormy B.
I'm gonna tell you, if black folks like you've been suggesting on this platform since I done known you for about 13, 14 years, and black folks pull their dollars out of people like Ryan Garcia, he can't eat. Because we know black folks are the biggest consumer on the planet. But black folks, they always want to get that fair germ. It's the fair germ too. Like they always want us to be fair and unbiased. And Ryan got a mental problem. Like, what? Wait a minute. He got a mental problem. Okay, so when we talk about Adrian Broner, Adrian Broner just, he's just a disappointment. Well, wait a minute. Adrian Broner ain't got mental problems too?
Absolutely. I was just about to say.
Ryan Garcia, the only person that can have a mental problem and have a breakdown.
Same thing with the Charlo.
Adrian Broner going through some real shit.
Same thing with the Charlo.
Yeah. Yep, the Charlos. Damn, you can just keep naming people. You can keep naming people. Damn, Charlos.
Everybody got some type of issue.
Yeah.
But you guys got to understand that the biggest thing, there's more people that think like we do than we are aware of. But unfortunately, these social media things funnel that certain group. If you have something, you're on some real stuff. Saturday, you've experienced. They start blacklisting you, it's hard for your channel to even pop up. But when you go in the criteria that the algorithm is set for, all of a sudden these popping up all over the place. Like, we shouldn't be having a discussion about. I'm trying to watch my words because I know you're not supposed to say certain things, but the whole Sonia Massey thing. It's like, bro, how are we having even a discussion or conversation about that? But you got black folks popping up, but you know it's the same group of them. It's like Stephen A. Smith. Look how financially Coonan pays. What, he just signed a $20-30 million deal? I mean, it's crazy work, but we got to understand it,
though, dear brother.
Yeah, Stephen A.
100 million.
Yeah, $100 million.
Same
And
thing
we
with
all
the
know
boy
full well.
on YouTube.
Yeah,
Remember
and we all
Stephen
know
A. the same dude. Remember Stephen A. the same dude said he'll do whatever Master do. Whatever Master want, he'll do.
No, he wake up. He said he wake up in the morning.
There you go.
And think about how
There
can
you
I
go.
make my bosses more money? How can I get a piece of it? The man is diabolical. But I want to say this to what you just said, brother King of Kings. I've been stuck at 97,000 subscribers for a year. All right. No matter whenever I hit 97,800 anything, they take away 500 subs immediately. I know y'all noticed it.
Yep.
Right? They take away 500 immediately. Like it just. Then people be like, "Oh man, I didn't know you still doing video. What happened?" Ooh. So my thing is this: I got my Rumble page. I don't want to let them win. I don't want YouTube to win. I want my motherfucking plaque because I earned it. You gonna give me my plaque, and once I get my plaque, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna give me my plaque. You're not finna sit here and keep playing this game with me that y'all been playing for years. Every time I get to about. As soon as I get close to 100,000 subs, they take hella 5 subs from me every time, bro. Everybody seen it. Everybody be coming my comment section telling me, bro, what the fuck they doing? I don't know.
Nope.
There's some politics going on, but YouTube is definitely on some BS. I should have listened. I started when Dante started. All of them niggas. I had more subs than everybody, but at some point they said, "Fuck this nigga 78," and they let everybody else eat and not me.
Hey, 78. I can tell you that. Look, hey, let me get this off real quick. 78. I can tell you when this started. I'm gonna go back to the old intro, the Get Funky, Get On Down Domino intro.
Yeah.
When you hit 60K, that's when the mess started. It was, and it was obvious.
64,000. I remember.
Then all of a sudden, it was like and you used to pop up on the feed. You know how, like you said, how Dante pops up on your feed.
Right.
How the Boxer Boys used to pop. You popped up before them. It's like because you consistently have programmed. But when you hit that 60 number, all of a sudden it's just like pew. It's just like you started disappearing.
Yeah,
to the point they wouldn't even send us notifications when you had new. Like you have to keep going in there and re-putting it because now they made it more difficult. You gotta make sure that bell is a solid color white bell for you to actually get everything. Otherwise, and you gotta go in there every few weeks to fix it.
And that is all facts because when I definitely put my foot down and said that I stand with 78, they kept me for the past 2 years. 6,000 subs. 6,000. My channel's been going strong for 7 years, and I was averaging 1,300 subs a year. If you do the math, you can see where they stopped it. Then check this out: they took my monetization away from me fraudulently. I had memberships and everything. I sell merchandise and everything. But guess what? They did all this to me, and I ain't never even had a copyright strike.
Right.
Not one.
Right. Exactly.
Not one. But when this Ryan Garcia bullshit popped off, and I started saying what I had to say about him, you remember that post I put on my post page, 78? When I said that I reject any type of apology from him before it was even issued, like he should apologize. I said that before anyone said anything, and it's still up there. So they back there and they supporting him, and they pulled the support away from me.
It's done by design. It's done to keep those that who can poison the population with foolery, and those who can educate the population. They suppress those. It's done by design. Y'all president said that he loves the poorly educated. It's the reason why he says that. Those who are poorly educated, likely, they always go against their own best interests. And it's all done by design. That's why Black people, we need our own damn platform, our own YouTube platforms and things of that nature. We can't depend on these cockazoids. We just can't, because they're always going to suppress the knowledgeable and promote those like the Candace Owens of the world and all those other weirdos, subhumans, because that's what they are, subhuman. I'm not going to call them anything but subhuman.
Okay, and the coldest part about that, Miss Destiny, is that the people he was talking about is his own damn supporters.
Yeah. Yeah.
And 7-8, you gotta remember.
I was laughing.
What you say, brother?
I said you gotta remember. You made it all what he's saying then. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I'm saying. Check this out. My content. This is when I knew for sure they were screwing me. And when I knew it was no conspiracy or nothing in my head, right? Check this out, right? When my Devin Haney interview went viral to the point where news media during the pandemic, news media is covering my channel, shouting out my channel. You know how many subs I gained from that whole situation? All that popularity, I gained 10 subscribers. 10.
Yep.
The video I did with Devin Haney only got 10,000 views, yet the people who did reactions to my interview was getting hundreds of thousands of views.
Yep.
Now check this out too. Floyd Mayweather even posted my channel on his Instagram because I did a video saying Floyd the smartest boxer of all time. I was talking about his that's back when I was thinking this nigga was making smart investments, but I turned out to be wrong. But I said Floyd might be the smartest boxer of all time. Floyd shared my channel. You know how many subs I got from that? 50 subs, right? That's it. From Floyd Mayweather. 50 subscribers. So my point is this. No matter what I do on this channel, what I say, the grind is gonna be slow. It's gonna be they constantly. That's why I'm saying this publicly. I want everybody to know this. The YouTube algorithm is racist. It's about they want us to pander and cut a jig like Taco Hat and all them guys. They want us to cut a jig. Oh man, you just jealous. You jealous because Taco Hat got that man. No, bro. Listen to me. Taco Hat used to come to my channel trying to get clout. He used to be in my comment section. Hey man, can you give me a shout out? Hey man, ooh. The videos are still on my YouTube page. If you go back and look at my lives from years ago, Taco Hat was a youngster on YouTube streets, but him, everybody surpassed me. Everybody. YouTube kept me locked in and said, we not finna let this nigga get 100,000 subs. Because if he get 100,000 subs and he get that plaque, he may encourage other ninjas to do what he doing. We have to discourage these ninjas somehow, some way. So let's listen. People who do reactions to my videos got more subs than me. How is that possible? How the hell you do reactions to my videos, but you got more subs than me?
Yep.
Crazy. It don't make logical sense. Trill Will, what to do, family?
Hey, what's up with it, General?
My good brother.
What up, big bro?
I heard you cooking. What's up with it, Stephen? That was good. Coach, what's up with it, family? What's up, Des? What's up, Mighty Mansa Musa, Stormy, King of Kings?
Trill Will, what's happening, my brother? How you feel?
I'm good,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir. Everything good, bro.
Good. I wanted to speak on this because my last channel had 1,300 subscribers and I had like 60 like 60 content members on the channel. YouTube, they banned my channel and then they stole the $600 in AdSense that I had and never paid. I ain't seen that money in 4 years.
Right.
And then on this channel, like you remember this channel last year that I got 10,000 subscribers. I got 10,000 subscribers in less than a year.
Yeah, you was
grinding.
10,000 subscribers in less than a year, and now I can't even get 100 people in the chat.
Yeah.
YouTube algorithm is racist. The YouTube algorithm is biased. The YouTube algorithm, like me and 78 had this conversation behind the scenes. Like his channel should have been over 100,000. He should have been at like 200, 300,000 subscribers by now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Between you and Black Fight Fan, between you and Black Fight Fan and Trill Boxing, and with the content that you did, I've seen your content on CBS, on YouTube, on Yahoo Sports. I seen it on CNN. I seen it on ESPN.
I seen my content on Netflix and I never got paid.
Netflix,
I seen my content in a Netflix documentary about boxing and I never got paid. Nobody gave me authorization. Nothing. but yet you mean tell me I'm still stuck at the same number for years? This is crazy.
Right, that's crazy. You can tell. Like, it's not like you don't have. I done been in your chat. You done had over 1,000, close to 2,000 people in the chat.
Facts.
And you mean to tell me out of those 2 grand that's in there, all 2 grand of those are already subscribed to your channel?
Like I said, just a Deontay Wilder pandemic, bro. Like,
there you go,
bruh.
There you go. The fact that Deontay Wilder didn't talk to nobody but me.
Yes.
That alone
exactly.
gave me
Yes. You were the only channel that Deontay Wilder went on at the whole.
Hey, somebody block this mark right here. Let's get him up out of here. Let's send him to the shadow realm. Send him to the shadow realm.
He'll be back 78. He'll be back in another profile saying something ignorant and stupid.
Let's get him
goofball.
It's just the fact they had to go to 7-8 page to get the information Deontay was letting out.
Right.
So it's like,
yeah. In general, it was you and Black Fight Fan that built the
Earl Spence and
Bud
Tibbs
fight.
Yep.
Yes.
Y'all built that fight right here.
They built numerous fights, bro. They
Numerous.
put up. And when I tell you, Trill Boxing Talk with 78 and Black Fight Fan, they started the whole precipice for black boxing content on YouTube. They started this. They started this shit from the ground up. It was them two.
78 built Keith Thurman. He built Keith Thurman. That when he started talking, I got an O and I ain't afraid to let it go. That was all back when 78 was running him in the interviews and everything. There's been a whole lot where people don't want to give the credit to where it's supposed to go. That's why I've tripled and quadrupled down standing with this man here. Because let me tell you something. People used to tell me, they say, well, Stormy, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing well. But in this life, in this walk, if you ain't blessed and anointed, see, you got them demons that's out there, right? Let's flip it like what it truly is. When a man is really righteous in what he's doing, what comes upon him? The strife of the world. Yeah. You understand? So what you're seeing, what you're speaking on, what you're experiencing, this is it right here. Why do you think that I said that I aligned myself with this brother? Because I recognized what he was doing as soon as I was introduced to the platform. I was like, you know what? Because it came to me in a time when I had walked away from the sport. Now, y'all know who listen to my content, I know about the sport.
Right.
But I had a period of time where I had walked away. I heard this brother here on YouTube and I said, you know what? I started listening to him, and shortly after I got introduced, that's when he got that situation, and then he aligned up with Black Fight Fan.
Yeah.
So that's how far I go back. But at the same time, I recognize the realness of what it's all about.
Yes, sir.
It took me a while to find these pro-black boxing channels when I first got on the YouTube boxing streets. It sent me to all the other random non-pro-black channels where they were, just extreme coonery that was going on. But when I found 78 channel, and I'm not gonna name everybody's channel, of course. I was probably like 6 months into the boxing before I even knew these channels existed.
And see, sister, that's where you can get tricked up, because just because they black and just because they can sound like they pro, it ain't nothing but a con.
Yeah, a lot of them pseudo.
Because let me show you how that works. 78, how many of them have come up under your umbrella and then broke away under the same DNA, where they walk away, get ostracized, they get cast away, and all of that by their own doing? It's nothing that you and I've told you person to person, and we've talked behind the scenes. I say, man, you're a little too lenient. You understand? But you love your people. But see, it's your people who can hurt you. You understand? That's why I have to use this biblical Christ analogy here. You see, because Christ, he has soldiers with him too. You understand? Peter smoked somebody's ear off, huh?
Right.
Messing with Jesus. You understand? Let me tell you how that works. It happens because, see, you reach certain people And they can be from your walk, they can be from various walks, they can be from unfamiliar walks. But when that spirit is connecting like that in the proper way, there's strength in that.
Mm-hmm.
And people fear that.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you,
they want to oppose it and go against it and smother it because they don't want that to grow. Because there's in that is a purge of light and enlightenment, and people become elevated. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna break it down.
First, let me read my brother Rod Neal. Appreciate you in the super chat with that 5-piece. Thank you, good brother. He said, "No cap. If it wasn't for 78 and Drew Titan, I wouldn't have walked away from boxing 3 to 4 years ago." Indeed, brother. Let me say this, man. Shout out to all. I appreciate everything y'all said. I think that yes, absolutely. One of the things that I have going with me that I had to fix it, but one flaw that I have, and it might be a gift or a flaw, I don't know, but it's dangerous, is that I love my people to a fault.
Mm-hmm.
And even when somebody fuck up and I see them fucking up, I'm willing to give them another chance because that's my people. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But so many of y'all have told me behind the scenes, bro, you can't do that. No. And now I'm learning now. It's a little bit embarrassing. I'm a grown-ass man in my 40s, learning now you can't trust your people.
Right.
But
hey,
I
tell you what, bro, I'm sorry to cut you off, but one thing everybody listening don't understand is the amount of conversations that we've had behind the scenes where you've talked me down, you've talked content creators down from doing some I'm talking about some stuff that could have got us in a whole bunch of trouble. But you were the one that had the solid, you had the foundation. You had the wherewithal to know that, hey, we got something bigger. It's a bigger purpose behind what the LDBC was. And I've been a member of the LDBC for going on 9 years. And I've been following your channel before that. But watching and learning and becoming a content creator myself and building a channel, like little does everybody know, like I wouldn't be a channel if it wasn't for this man 78, if it wasn't for Drew Titan, if it wasn't for BFTB, if it wasn't for Coach, Coach Shelton, if it wasn't for Stormy, if it wasn't for all all my brothers behind the scenes, if it wasn't for them saying, hey, Will, hey, I know they try to throw a rock. They try to throw a rock in the spoke of what you trying to do over here. I see potential and you keep going. My brother Junior the Truth hit me up, calling me out of nowhere. My brother 78 calling me, Ram calling me, all my family calling me out of the blue, like, hey, Will, don't you give up, don't you quit. Don't you quit. And this is what they're jealous of. And speaking of what Stormy just said a while ago, there was so many channels that I can name that built their channels off of the back of the LDBC. Oh, we all brothers and we got, blah, 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 blah. And no sooner as they get the amount of subscribers that they want and they think they don't need the LDBC no more, next thing you know, we're a gang, we're cold, we F boys, we this, that, and the third. They got all kind of derogatory things to say about the LDBC, but you wasn't saying that when you was needing support. You wasn't saying that when you was taking our money. You wasn't saying that when you asked for help and we was there to help you. When nobody else would.
Go sub to this channel. Go sub to that channel. Go sub to that channel.
Absolutely.
Blue Blood opening his channel, like putting people on, like
Always.
78 putting people on, Drew putting people on his panel to bring and build their channels. I remember all this stuff. I remember every bit of it. And there ain't a person on YouTube that can tell me anything different because I've seen what 78's built. I've seen what the LDBC has become. I love what the LDBC has become, and I understand why we have the haters that we have now. I understand the reason why my channel is throttled, because they don't want to hear real. They don't want to hear nobody that stand on business. They don't want black people reciprocating the same energy we've been receiving and being docile to for generations. They don't want that. They don't want that at all. They don't want all of us standing up proud, broad shoulders up with our chin up in the air. Yeah, they don't want to hear messages from Deontay Wilder talking about speak it, believe it, receive it. They don't want to see videos of us outside in Atlanta having a good old time chilling, and the man that we talk to on the camera, that man is standing right there in front of us, having a good time. You know what I mean? Like I was telling the general the other day, there's never been an organization or a group of people I've been around in my entire life that I felt safe around. I'm talking about safe. I'm talking screw YouTube. I'm talking about in person, face to face, mano a mano. We standing neck to neck, shoulder to shoulder to each other. I've never in my entire life felt as safe as I feel when I stand around my family in the LDBC, because I know one thing for sure and two things for certain: we're gonna have each other's back and we're gonna stand on 10 for each one of ours. And all I can do is salute the general for that. There ain't no amount of money that I can give the general for what he built, how beautiful this thing is. There's so many different instances I can talk about, man. I'll be up here all day talking. Like, for real.
I'll give you one straight up. Just check this out.
I'm gonna break it down. And I'm gonna tell you this. What 78, you know, I know firsthand, you know, what he do and what he's done. I know it. But I think the problem that was happening with a lot of people, they wanted 78 to do everything. You know, they wanted him to be the director. You know, like, well, 78, you're supposed to help me with this. I understand it's not his responsibility to make you a success. You gotta make your own self a damn success. But these people getting upset, 78 ain't support me. And I'm like, excuse me.
You're right, coach. You're right.
What are you gonna do for yourself? 78 can't do it for you. He can inspire you and give you the information, but okay, once he give you the information, I mean, 78. I remember, I know you was watching the movie with your family, and I called you up, and that's kind of another reason too.
Hey, coach, can you speak up a little bit, brother?
Oh, okay. Let me speak into this microphone. Okay. I said, yeah, you know, it's just, I remember the night, you know, you was watching a movie with your family, and your daughter, I think she was, 8 or 9 back then, and you just gave me some game on how to do X, Y, and Z. I won't put it out here, but you told me, and I just took it and ran with it. But I think these guys got a problem, and they go back and slander you because they want you to do it all. Like, every single thing, they want you to do it all. And then the minute 78 don't answer his phone, the minute he don't do this, mind you, this man got a family. Mind you, these dudes calling you at 11, sometimes 12 o'clock, and you know, you like, okay, this man got a family, okay? He's not here for you. I mean, he helping, but you know, it was about respect. And these people, they never really truly respected you. They respected what you had. They respected the gift, the gab. They respected that, how you can command the audience. They respect that. They want that. But they didn't respect the man who had all it, who had it. And they don't respect your vision. They just didn't. To them,
They just wanted me to, people want to use me to get to where they want to go. And they don't have no concern about me and who I am or any of that. It's so much stuff I could say that I'm not going to say. So I want to. This video ain't about me. It's supposed to be about Ryan, but like,
man, bump Ryan, man. We talking about you, Chief.
Hey, man,
you earned that, G. You earned that for real.
Let the sensei, Stormy, you was trying to say something, my brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a prime example of this and what it means. I'm 60 years old, so I might be older than everybody on this panel, and that's not a boast. I'm just assessing.
Yes, sir.
Check this out. Now, for everything that's going on in my life, and I got a lot going on, I had never been on a plane before, but I came out there last year for the meet and greet because I wanted to meet you brothers and sisters. I wanted to be a part of what we've experienced online in the flesh. And you've motivated me to be in that type of energy that now I look forward to it annually. And if I can't make it, going forward, it'll only be because of something, circumstance come up or whatever. But now you've got in me a traveling supporter. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's true motivation, man. That's something that has brought me out from doldrums to be able to elevate and go out and represent, but represent in the proper manner. You see what I'm saying? All these years, it took me to get to a place where I can do something like that. Now I feel like it's truly for something very, not just a good or great thing, but there's like a spiritual thing happening with that as well. Because when people can come together from all walks of life and different parts of the world or the country and everything like that, just to show support and brotherhood, that's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful thing.
There ain't no other community on YouTube doing that. None.
Yeah.
None. Many have tried it, but it's failed. But to see the LDBC, I done been to out of the last 5, I've been to 3 of them. And all 3 of them, I've never one time felt away or felt some type of way or felt, like I said, felt unsafe. The queens that come, they don't. We make sure they're taken care of. We make sure they got at least 3 or 4 of us around at all times. It is us. It's all. It's man. I can, boy. I'm gonna say this again. I don't think nobody grasp the gravity of what I'm saying. There has never been a community of people that I did not grow up with or did not come up with that I've met on the internet that I felt more closer to than my own flesh and blood relatives.
And true, that was like one of our first conversations in Dallas, bro.
Yep. When we talked in Dallas, we talked about the same thing. Me, you, Brent Fox, and Junior the Truth. I told Junior this in Atlanta. I told him, I was like, bro, there is no other family I would want to be a part of than the LDBC. This is not just a community anymore. It's a family. It's a beautiful, beautiful family. We've had our ups, we had our downs, but we've always stood 10 toes for each other, and that's one thing that money can't buy. And I'm a proud black man, and I'm a proud member of the LDBC, and there ain't nobody on this internet or in this world that can make me say otherwise. Because of what this man, 78 Sports TV, because of what he built, because of the vision he had, because of the grind he did. Like 78 didn't build my channel. He gave me the instruction on how to build my channel. He gave me the wherewithal to go and say, hey, Will, hey, you pretty dope in this, and this. Y'all don't understand the conversations me and this man done had behind the scenes, dog. Y'all don't. This man there ain't enough money in the world that can pay this man for what he's giving the world, dog.
Well, I want to thank you, brother, because me and Will, I haven't even got to my brother Harwin yet, but Will, way back in the day, me and Will got into it on the phone about some BS that was going on with some gossip stuff.
I know what it is.
And then, but the crazy part is, I was so impressed by Will because he stood in the pocket. Like he didn't run off and turn into a hater. He stood in the pocket. And I know, like a month later, I said, man, this nigga still here. Man, this nigga, I like dude. Okay. So that's when I started talking to him more. Like, okay, this a solid brother here. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying? He ain't one of them weirdos. Because some niggas, as soon as they get, you have a disagreement, they running off and hating and talking crazy, making videos and shit. Will never did none of that. So Will is my brother. I love him and his queen. You feel me? Let me read these super chats. Shout out to my brother Freedom's March. And Freedom's March, you just sent a couple super chats. I apologize if I missed them, brother. Thank you for the 10-piece, my good brother. For the 10-piece super sticker. Let me see if I can find another one. He said, Brother Freedom's March says, with the 2-piece, he said, salute to the LDBC and my family. Yes, sir. Salute to the good brother. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
You built something beautiful here, bro. You built something very beautiful.
We got something going. We got something going.
Hey, sir, mate.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Max.
I'm gonna tell you something that's real too, man. It just happened recently, and Stephen L, who my brother, man. You know, we talk a lot. You know, I ain't have 78 number. I holler at 78 either online or IG 78. You know how we communicate. So I had something I want to holler at 78 about. So I hit Stephen L up.
All at the grocery store.
Say, man, I just sent him your number just now, and this was like why he sent him my number while we was talking. He said, bro, 78 gonna call you within 30 minutes. I was like, you for real? He was like, man, I'm telling you, why did me and this man talking? It said Milwaukee. I said, bro, this gotta be 78. I clicked over. He like, what's up, bro? Just like that, bro. Oh, real,
man.
Just like that.
Cause like I told Trinum a long time ago, bro. Like y'all the family I wish I had growing up and shit like that. Excuse my French. I love each and every one of y'all. Everybody that I met, I love all y'all, bro. It's like, cause I started off with Blue Blood like 3 months before my son was born in 2016. Well, 17. You know what I'm saying? And then from Blue Blood, 7-8. From there, Black and 7-8. And then everything gets all around, bro. It's always been the same energy, bro. Even in the comments, I say some slick shit, especially on Black Fight Fan, you know.
Yep.
But it was all respectful. We brothers. We go fuck up sometimes. Excuse my French. We go mess up sometimes. But you know what I'm saying? Like you said, 7 ain't finna run off, nigga. Like brothers, we argue a lot. We argue all the time.
Yep.
But we come back to it. We come back to it and get to it. You know what I'm saying?
That will make us family, dog.
Exactly.
That's the testament of a family.
Yeah.
If you can argue, fight, and then come back tomorrow and say, man, let's go get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like Lean on Me. Remember Lean on Me sing?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? He said, you really think you bad, don't you? You know. See, when you can argue with your brother or your sister like that, and then the next day everything's forgiven and forgotten, that's family. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people are jealous of what we have and what we do over here, so they try to hate on it. You know.
Most definitely.
Shout out to my brother Andre Toppin. Appreciate the love, fam. With the 2-piece, he says LDBC for life. You dig? I can't wait to see y'all in a couple weeks, man.
Oh, this about to be fun, dog.
It sounds like what y'all are building again. It sounds like y'all are building. It sounds like y'all are building like a Black Panther party a little bit, but that's what it sounds like. Y'all are building. No, listen, it sounds like that's what y'all are doing. But instead of using the FBI to destroy y'all, you know what y'all got going on, they use social media to do it now because we're in a social media age, and they do that. It's all done by design. And look at all the positivity that you guys are speaking about each other. That's like some Black Panther stuff. They're not sending in the FBI now, though. They're sending in algorithms. They're sending in the coons of the world. You know, all those distractors. But you guys are holding strong, and I think that's very dope. I think that's very important. Especially because a lot of Black people need leaders. I don't need no goddamn leader. I know how to lead my own damn self. But we have a lot of lost souls out here that needs leaders, and you guys are out here being leaders. And that's what we need.
In the words of Sensei, everybody ain't gonna make it.
Nope.
No,
and just like with Sensei yelled at me a lot of times because like my fingers get to acting crazy. I be jumping the gun. I don't get mad because Sensei correct me and stuff like that, bro. It's like, come on, man. Like
he the big bro. He the big bro, dog.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like
I'll take it on the chin. It's cool.
Thank you. I ain't going nowhere.
You going nowhere, dog.
Hey, shout
Hey, I'll tell you this: it's better to take it on the chin than to take it.
Absolutely.
Right.
Hey, shout out to the brother Thomas from the Boogie Down with the 10-piece. He said, salute. Met and broke bread with a lot of people. The family reunion in Atlanta was epic. Yes, sir. Atlanta was cold.
We had a time in Atlanta.
And one thing about Thomas is my brother. Like that's my Puerto Rican brother. Yep. I put him on my kid's side because they from the Bronx, whatever. But every time I'm with Thomas, bro, it's a pleasure. We just chop it up. We do what we do. I be saving people lives, all of that good stuff, bro.
Man, we went on the east side.
Let me, brother Harmon.
The hell with Thomas. Thomas ain't sent me no damn Acapulco. The hell with him.
One second. Let me let brother Harmon please tap back in. I forgot to go to you, brother. I don't know why I thought you had already spoke, but if you're still there, bro, if you got some time, tap back in and I got you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about Thomas though, man. We went to the Waffle House.
Oh shoot.
Oh, Thomas, boy, I tell you what, Thomas is one of the trillest dudes, man. He one of the trillest dudes I had the pleasure of meeting, man. In Atlanta, we had a ball, man. We don't. I done took him to some spots on the east side. We over there eating at this soul food restaurant that's off in the cut. It's us in that deep.
Yep, chilling.
That deep. Stephen L, me, my wife, all of us in there chilling. Hey, matter of fact, Master Musa, you was with us too, were you?
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah,
Shower.
Deep Shower was there.
Yeah.
I'm talking about we in there like 9-10 deep. Just we was in there grubbing, having a good time. I mean, man, come on.
What is that, a soul food place?
Yeah, we went to the soul food spot.
Yeah,
man.
I was there.
Some turkey wings and all kinds of stuff, bro.
You told the place we was at where I know what you're talking about. That's the place where I went and my motherfucking credit card wouldn't work. I was mad.
Yeah. That's where I got them turkey wings from, bro.
Yeah. I went there and my credit card.
Drew was there.
They said that Capital One had put like some block on my shit. They were saying like
you was in a different state, 7
They thought it was fraud.
Yeah, they thought it was fraud and shit.
Right. So I'm embarrassed and shit. And Tay had to pay for the food. Shout out to my beautiful brown sugar Tay. Thank you. Because I was so mad. I was embarrassed.
Yeah, Rod Neal came there too. He ate some. I think he got some fish. Yep. I think Rod Neal came through. Man, we was in there deep. I'm talking about.
Sure, you know I got the pictures. You know me, I got pictures. You know how to be taking pictures, bro. You know I got it all.
Hey, you didn't send me them pictures, bro. I don't think I got any of them from that restaurant though.
This is gonna be my first meet and greet. This is gonna be our first one. 78 convinced me to finally come. Y'all know I don't like that.
And Destiny. as much as you got as much as you got a crush on me and everything, you really gonna have a good time though, for real. Like what? Nah, watch, you gonna feel so safe. Like it's gonna be like you gonna love the environment for real.
Oh, you gonna laugh a whole lot.
But
You
I don't
gonna
really
laugh a
like
lot.
I don't really like air breathers, so it took a lot of convincing for me to come. But I do like y'all air breathers.
Hey,
Yeah,
let me. I bring you a respirator if you need
and
one. You
all
know
of
what I'm
it,
talking
see,
about?
like, no, see, what y'all don't know is me and Destiny from another planet. We aliens, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
extraterrestrial.
But we convincing y'all humanoids. What they call them, humanoids?
Humanoid.
Yeah, we just trick y'all humanoids. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you one thing for damn sure. Y'all you gonna laugh a whole lot. Cause the same way I am on this internet is gonna be the same way you meet me in person when you see me next month.
True, we're the only person that
That's
talk
what I
louder than
love.
you.
Sure
That's
do.
one thing I love about the LDBC is this. Everybody who you meet on the internet, you talking to, is the same way in person. You know what I'm saying? And like you have fun. Everybody cool. It's like you finna meet somebody and they're a weirdo all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? At least that have been my experience. Maybe y'all know some I do know.
Well, I'm
But
very strange, so I'm very weird. But
Nah,
now,
you cool.
girl, don't worry about that.
Yeah, it's all right. It's
Listen,
all good.
what Cameo say? She's strange. And
Hey,
I
Destiny.
like
Hey,
it.
Destiny.
And I like it.
Yeah,
Just
Destiny,
the
I
way
promise
it
you,
is.
Destiny, the female I bring, I swear y'all go get along. Not saying like hit on it, not like you can do whatever you want, but y'all go get along just fine. Cause you said you weird and stuff like that. She kind of similar. Y'all both light skinned. You know what I'm saying? She's got more
I'm
tattoos
not
than
light
you.
skinned. I'm not. I have vitiligo. I'm not light skinned.
No.
No, Destiny got midget ankles. That's all she got.
Now
She
you
got midget
capping. You
ankles.
capping Destiny.
I have vitiligo. I have Michael Jackson disease. Yes, I do.
And she got midget ankles. I just want y'all to know that too.
Destiny,
Yeah.
listen, Destiny, you the same color as my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here with that.
Yeah.
Vitiligo.
Y'all need to
That's what it is.
She wild out here in these streets. Let's see. But no, check it out though. Shout out to my brother Ram in the building. I see you walking down, Ram, big stepping in the building.
Oh, I like walking down. He's funny. He should get on
Ram,
the
that's my guy. That's my dude.
Yeah, Ram, get your funny ass on this damn panel.
He probably still learning how to tie his shoes right now. You know, Ram never. Yeah. Hey, we used to roast back and forth all day. Y'all better stop playing. Yo.
Man, Ram said I had inside out ears, man.
Well,
I never got over that.
I was
I'm
going
still
to
still scarred.
I was gonna bring one of my lady friends, one of my stomp down, my best, one of my best for Abel. But Abel hit me up the other day and said, he said he ain't gonna be able to make it. He got some family stuff going on, which I understand.
Yeah.
But I told him, pull on up at any time. You ain't got to be the meet and greet time. It could be, next month, whatever. The month
Yeah, because Abel only like 5-hour drive.
Right, you only a 5-hour drive for me. Pull up and I got you. But I'm not bringing her around you niggas.
Niggas.
I would bring her around Abel because Abel, he don't know nothing about nothing. But I ain't finna bring her around no nigga that can snatch her.
The rest of y'all are dastardly, disgusting individuals.
Yeah, ain't no way.
I'm not. I got manners. You know what I'm talking about? I got manners.
Sir, have several feet.
I do have manners.
Several feet.
I was raised by a black woman. I got manners. And a black sister. And a black auntie.
Amen.
And a black grandmama. And a black great grandmama too.
Amen.
I got manners.
Amen. I got home training. Damn it. I got home training.
We can take you outside.
I'm gonna have a good ass time already.
He said Stephen L got COVID-23.
We're gonna kick it. We're gonna play some music, some good music. We're gonna play some old school
Joseph.
I'm gonna see.
Well, I can't wait to in person because I'm a political junkie like you are. I can't wait to have some good conversations with you.
That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be real fun.
Listen. I don't want no arguments now.
Ain't gonna be no argument.
We're on the same
I'm gonna pull receipts.
He and I
That's
on
what I
the
do.
same.
I'm like,
you and Destiny, y'all both hate Trump.
So 7-8. I got a question. 7-8. Is it a for show? 2027 is gonna be at Trill Wills.
Well. If Will's okay with it, we can.
I'm fine with it. I already told y'all.
Because Trill already told Avery. You already know what it is.
We can get this stuff cracking. I can go ahead and get the planning and hit up Chris Ruffin and hit up a DJ.
We was gonna do New Orleans. We was gonna do New Orleans, but
I don't know why we can't do Chicago. Y'all hating on Chicago. I see that.
No, Chicago is
It's
too.
okay.
I mean, it's
It's like from people to come other places to go to Chicago and like the areas in Chicago it'd be random. Anything can happen in
Chicago is just
Chicago.
it's too dangerous.
Yeah, it's anything
Like
can happen. Like
niggas
yeah.
is crazy out there. Like
Mm-hmm.
I went to Chicago one time to go to the aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the literally to the aquarium, and then I said I was like, man, I want some. This is back when before I got on my health journey. I said, man, I want to go get me one of them the donuts. It's a famous donut.
Yeah, you old fashioned donuts.
Yeah, it's a donut spot there in Chicago. I said, so I put it in my Google Maps or whatever. I'm driving. I get lost because the Google Maps bitch always tell you at the last second, oh, make a right turn. But you should have said that 5 seconds ago. What the fuck you doing? So anyway, I end up lost. I end up in the Black Soul. Y'all know what Black Souls is?
Yeah, I got some partners. Yeah, 7, 8. Yeah.
So these niggas is out here. Black Souls is talking crazy and listen. Okay, hey, I say, brother, I'm from out of town. I'm just looking for this donut spot. Whoa. Nigga, what you got? How much money you got? Nigga, what you got? These niggas surrounding my car. I'm like, bruh, we black. Y'all finna do this to me, bro. I was trying to find a donut. I drove off and ran them niggas over. Fuck up out of here.
But
Shit, my car, you in the country.
New
You
Orleans
ain't got to
has
worry about nothing out here.
higher crime rates than Chicago. But you want to take us? No, you want to take us to Florida too, where they got alligators, crocodiles,
Man, that's
caimans.
No, that's true.
We ain't trying to eat them up.
They got bears. They got.
You heard what Mystical said about the bear?
They got
What said about no bears?
Yeah, they got those, and they got mountain lions. They also got the Florida. They also got the Florida man. Y'all know
Listen, you gotta get out. You gotta get out. You gotta get out.
you
I
gotta get
live
out
in
more.
Florida. You gotta get out, man.
No.
They got midget ankles.
They got monkeys out there too. They got and all them big ass snakes. I'm petrified of snakes. Yeah. So you wanted to take us to damn Florida, but not Chicago. Okay, 78. I see what you.
Hey, Rod Neal say New Orleans is close to him, but it's hard to trust during hurricane season. Facts,
Yeah, that's the same thing with Florida too. Well, South Florida. 'Cause I live in Hollywood. I live in Broward.
Yeah,
I know you. I've been to Hollywood a few times.
Y'all got the Florida man down there that be eating people and all kind of other strange things.
Well, you ain't got that shit here. And
I got a lot of guns.
I got a lot of guns here, so I ain't worried about none of that over here.
Now, if anybody interested, I'm going to Fat Tuesday for February 9th. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans, I'm going. Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday, what they do?
That's Mardi Gras.
Yeah, Mardi Gras.
New Orleans, yeah.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I want to go to Mardi Gras, but I mean, I think I went to Mardi Gras one time.
I ain't never been.
I went there one time in the early before I got locked up. I was like maybe 20,
27
or something.
Oh.
I think I was like 21. I went down there and it was cool, but it was a lot, bro.
Yeah.
There's slick motherfuckers down there, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, how a motherfucker take your chain off your neck without you noticing?
Oh, that's a finesse right there.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm talking about finesse artist, my nigga. A girl was kissing in my ear, all in my ear. Her friend kissing in my other ear.
Fleece.
And when I get back to the motherfucking hotel, I ain't got my chain. Where the fuck my chain at?
No.
These hoes them finesse the shit out of me, dog. Slick as a motherfucker.
I know Mahari ain't laughing. He got fleeced in Vegas.
Yeah, my heart. You better, my heart. Hey, but you better not be laughing because your ass.
He just went to the strip club with his bro. I told Abel just come to the strip club with his bro.
I had to save Abel.
Abel got finessed in Vegas. They were trying to laugh at somebody. Come on, cuz. Don't do that, man.
He should have went to the strip club with us. He would have had a grand old time. Yeah, he could have bought that. He could have put that whatever he spent in them ones and did his thing, bro.
Yep, he got fleeced by flamingo girl, ain't it?
The girls outside on the street, they got Abel and convinced Abel to pay them. But they tried to hustle him, so Abel paid them for a picture, and he didn't know. He thought he was just taking the picture, but the picture cost like $50 just to take a picture with the bitch. So Abel came to the meet and greet like, yeah, these girls, and they said this, and they took my money. They took my money, and they said this and that. So I gave him $50. I said,
hey, I be helping out, like Martin did in life with the $2 on my mama.
Yeah. This nigga Abel be out here getting finessed. I ain't gonna let nobody take advantage of the young homie.
No, we can't do that. We can't do that, though. We be all the way wrong for that.
I tried to tell him come to the strip club with us, but he wouldn't come with us, bro. He said
Oh,
he had to be in
wow.
bed by a certain time.
Abel would have emptied his bank account, dog. Don't do that.
No,
to him.
I won't let him do that. I had Ratchet on point. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he did a good.
Hey, Ratchet cold as hell.
That's
dog.
my nigga, bro.
That's my dog, bro.
That's my nigga.
Man, I want to run in the big snap pack again, man. I want to see my dog.
Bro, that
again,
shit
man.
was random, funny as hell.
Hey, hold
Hey,
on
you
one
remember
second.
Dallas?
Let me
was crazy.
let me share my screen real quick. I'm gonna show y'all. Red. I think Red might be fucking live right now. Matter of fact.
Let me see if he is. I'm gonna look while you looking at that. Let me go see.
The ganja. That's green crack, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Red and them didn't even know what they were smoking, but I knew what it was. I knew because I sold green crack for so many years. When it first came out, I had that shit. I had pounds and pounds and pounds of it, and I was selling. So I know it when I smell it, when I see it. But Red and them, they said, man, we got some shit from. I said, nigga, that's green crack, aka Kush, green Kush.
Yep.
Let me see here. Look at us. We out here shining. Look at us.
Yeah, Red and them on now.
Red and them on. They live.
Yeah, they live right now. Him 503 line at KG.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look at Nito and Rachel.
I should be a professional photographer in this motherfucker for real. Excuse my French.
Hey, this is the sister here. I forgot her name. I was supposed to connect her with Bill, and I forgot because I was drunk.
Everybody.
You need like a line or anything?
Hey, Queen, tell the people who you are.
Hello, I'm Tatiana Valhalla, and we're here.
Destiny, I got her number. Destiny, that's the number I got.
Everybody.
You need like a line or anything?
Hey, Queen, tell the people who you are.
Hello, I'm Tatiana Valhalla, and we're here at my bar inside Planet 13. And these lovely
Don't tell
gentlemen
nobody
who
else
didn't
that, though.
introduce themselves.
Everybody knows.
Sports TV.
Don't tell nobody else that. Shorty look like a upset stomach.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, she a fighter.
Yeah, she look like an upset stomach too.
What you say?
She look like an upset stomach. Yeah, she's not
She
that
got an upset stomach.
Yeah, she's not that cute.
Ooh, look at the hater. You're a hater.
Ain't no hater. I know a beautiful woman, but that ain't one of them.
Oh, you hating on her? Why you hating on that beautiful lady?
Okay. You
That's
say
something
so.
you did, man. She's just trying to make it. She's trying to make it. All right, anyway, though, make sure I go check out the homie. Let me see. 1 second. Let me see right here.
Hey, boy, catfish thief. I'm stupid, man.
Shit, Abel did what? What Abel do?
They called him the catfish thief because he paid that 150.
Okay. Look, y'all. Finna share my screen. I need y'all, everybody over here right now. I need y'all to show show force, show some power. Go over and check out the homie Supreme Beast Boxing Talk right here. This the channel. This is his video. Go on over there and fuck with it. ASAP Rocky. Him. It looked like KG, I think.
Yep, 503 over there.
503.
Going over there and support the homies on Supreme Beast Boxing Talk.
Factual.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen. Please do that. Show. If we got 200 people over here, let's get 200 people over there real quick. ASAP Rocky. Let's do that for us. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk.
For the one time.
Yes, sir. I'm hot y'all in a minute. We up out of here though. Deuces.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.
Now, focus on